It just goes without saying. I'm really proud of our kids. I think this is a result of a ton of work by a group of kids who really put a chip on their shoulder this year and just competed in everything they did. They competed in the weight room, they competed in practice, they competed in a really tough SEC. And now we get to go in that locker room and talk about making really good decisions and competing their hearts out in the SEC tournament and getting ready to play in the NCAA tournament. I think that down the stretch here, we had some things go our way. We played against some really good clubs. I will tell you that to me, the difference between winning this league or being, where Arkansas is right now is about that much, because they're a really talented baseball team and they have kids who are going to play probably in the big leagues. So I have a ton of respect for this league and the fact that you can be off just a teeny bit and end up at the bottom. And we know exactly how that felt a year ago. So really proud. I think three things have happened. Number one, we had some players go off this summer and get a lot better. The second thing is we had some guys who were hurt a year ago who healed up and rehabbed. And the third thing is Coach Mingione did an unbelievable job of going and recruiting a class. I think one group had it ranked as the third best class in America. And we had some pieces that we added to this group that really made a difference as well. So couldn't be prouder of our staff, of our kids, and what an incredible environment our fans created. And it's funny, I had a recruit in the office today, and they said, "Coach, it's such a rural area. How do you guys get so many people to show up at the games?" And I said, "Guys, this has been going on a long time, way before John Cohen." And I tell you what, it's amazing how our folks come and support and drive great distances to be with us, to create atmospheres like we had tonight.
How special is it for you to experience the SEC championship as a player and now as a coach at the same school?
It's just so different as a player. You just don't think about things. You don't think about how often you're going to get to do it. As a player, you think it's just going to happen every single year, and it doesn't, of course. And as a coach, you realize that this is a really competitive situation, and these moments don't come along every single day. But I'm just really proud to be a Mississippi State graduate and to be in this environment and to be able to share this with the Mississippi State family.
Did you say anything to the team after that seventh inning when the fans kind of cheered and everyone knew that Ole Miss had won?
Our kids are so, they're so locked into, they know. Our kids know, just like everybody else knows. They understand. And I tell you what, I just don't remember. Maybe there's been a time, I know that we have some historians in this group, maybe there's been a time where people of Mississippi State faith were cheering that hard for Ole Miss, but I can't remember. David, I can't remember a time when that many Mississippi State people were cheering for Ole Miss. But I haven't seen the film yet, but I heard it was a great ball game. Every game in this league ends up, when you have two great teams like that, being a great ball game. So again, just proud of our kids and excited about our opportunities we're going to have in the postseason.
Did you know what that cheer was in the 6th or 7th?
Oh yeah, all of our kids know. Our staff knew. You're trying to really focus in, but that's a really weird situation too. I'm sure that happens in the big leagues every once in a while, where a roar like that happens. And it's not for what's happening in your game, it's for what's happening somewhere else. So yeah, our people knew, and but we didn't allow any cell phones in that dugout, I'll tell you that.
For you, as you said, you know how it's like to be on the other side of this. What's it like to experience the high after the low of last season?
Kind of interesting at Kentucky, we took over a program, we weren't doing well, and in year 3, we were able to do this. So we went from last place to first place at Kentucky, and it's just a long journey, and you have to treat it like a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's not one answer. There's not 20 answers. There's literally hundreds of thousands of things that have to come together every single day in order for these things to happen. And you thank your kids for all the hard work. You thank their parents for everything they've done for these kids, but more than anything, you realize we still have a lot of baseball to play, and that's going to be the message to these guys right now.
I know you want to win every game. Do you think that Alabama loss kind of got their focus back?
I'll tell you one thing. The Alabama game got my focus. We just couldn't throw strikes there, and that we left that one on the table a little bit. But you know what? that happens to every team in our league. You know, our league is so good that happens to every single team. You don't want it to happen to you, but if you treat it the right way and you learn from it and you improve from it, then it's worthwhile. If you keep doing the same things wrong over and over and over again, then certainly that's not a good thing. But yeah, I mean, that was a tough loss for us, but that was a big weekend overall.
You and players of each of it talk a lot about team chemistry this year. In a game like this, where kind of postseason already, you got a national seed locked up. How important is it to have, kind of that idea that you're playing for each other?
Yeah, you just have to have unselfish kids. And you know what? I would love to tell you we have dust that we can sprinkle on them, but unselfish kids come from unselfish parents who raise them the right way. And that doesn't get said a whole lot in intercollegiate athletics. I think as coaches sometimes we believe that we can override 18 years, and you really can't. So you got to go find those kids. And again, Nick Mingione and Butch Thompson and now Wes Johnson, they've done a great job attracting those kids to our program.
Looking back on '89, Coach, what lessons learned as a player could you share with these guys now to help them finish?
I think the real lesson is if you don't end up in Omaha, it's not the year you want it to be. And that's what happened to us in '89. Again, Davey, you can probably help me out with this, but I think we're ranked #1 in the nation, and we didn't, we got shut out by North Carolina right here in the regional final. That leaves a certain taste in your mouth. So you don't want that to be your situation. You want to really finish this thing off. And our kids have bigger goals. I know it's crazy, but they have bigger goals than winning the Southeastern Conference. It's just a nice byproduct of staying on the journey. Thank you guys.